Hey, it's great to be back with you at ReBorne Kids, and I hope you've had a great week doing lots of fun things. I wonder, have you got your Christmas decorations up? And is the Christmas tree up in your lounge? Wow, well, if it isn't, maybe it's going to be this week that you're going to do that. I really enjoyed being with you last week, and I can't wait for us to keep going on our adventure together so that we together find out more about Jesus Christ and this Christmas story that we're learning about. So last week, if you remember, we learned that Advent is about preparing for the arrival of Jesus Christ. And we also learned that he is the hope of the world. And we said that we are going on a great adventure. And so, as explorers today, we're going to learn about peace. And then in the next weeks, love and joy. So yeah, we're going to talk about peace and what that looks like. And I wonder, do you know what peace looks like? Lots of people think peace is about feeling calm, without worrying or arguing or being afraid. So perhaps peace is when you feel really safe and calm and snug. Some people might not know what peace is like. Well, shall we see what some of our young folk think?
Peace for the world means unity between everyone.
It means when you're in somewhere quiet and you feel really calm. I don't know.
Peace for friends means no fighting.
Being kind to each other and there's no war or something like that.
Peace is quiet. Cuddling a guinea pig gives me peace.
There's no battle in it.
Peace for yourself means happy.
What does peace mean?
Happy.
It means no one attacks people.
Cuddling my teddy gives me peace.
Well, wasn't that great to see all those videos and hear the different things that help you to feel peaceful? I liked hearing how certain different activities made some of you feel all warm and calm. I liked hearing about Bethany and stroking her hamster. And it was good to hear what Ben had to say. He talked about being calm, not battling, and not being enemies. Wow. Hannah reminded us that peace sometimes is different for different people in different situations. So ever such a lot to think about. Do you know what? There can be lots of things that scare us and stop us feeling peaceful, like fighting or arguing, or even our friends and our family members being ill and not being able to meet with us. And that's really difficult at the moment, and lots of people are really not feeling any peace about that just now. But the promise that I can tell you about today is that Jesus is the Prince of Peace. And whether things are good or bad, he is always with us and he can make us feel calm. This is so amazing that Jesus is mine and your peace, and that can be true for each one of us. Now, I know that you enjoyed listening to Lucy and her storytelling last week, and I know that over the country there have been children listening in through the week on YouTube. And so we're going to go on another adventure with Lucy. And then after you've listened to her, you can get up, shake your hands, shake your legs, and do some more dancing to another song. I loved dancing last week, but it does make me a little bit tired. But let's sit down, breathe deeply, be calm and comfortable, and listen carefully.
So last week we learnt that God promised to send his Son into the world to rescue the world and to teach us how to love one another. So this week we're going to read The Christmas Promise by Alison Mitchell to find out how he did that. A long, long time ago, so long it's hard to imagine, God promised a new king. He wasn't any ordinary king, like the ones we see in TV or in books. He would be a new king, a rescuing king, a forever king. And do you know what? One precious night, God kept his Christmas promise. Would you like to know how he did it? The Christmas story starts with an angel. Whoosh! He came from God to see Mary, and the angel had a special message. Mary, you're going to have a baby. He will be a special baby. God promises that your baby is going to be king, not for a little time, but forever and ever. He will be the forever king. Mary was going to marry Joseph. So God sent another angel. Whoosh! He came to see Joseph. The angel had a special message. Mary is going to have a very special baby, the angel said to Joseph. Her baby is going to be king and will rescue his people. He will be a rescuing king. God had promised that his new king would be born in a little city called Bethlehem, and that's where Mary and Joseph went.
Build a snowman with the wind at his back. Got the day planned and presents to wrap. Fight the wind chill with all of my friends, 'cause it's Christmas time again. Going downtown and spreading good cheer, handing gloves out when we volunteer for the children, grinning from ear to ear, singing Christmas time is here. And everybody's like ha ha ha, ho ho ho. Four-wheel driving through the snow, fighting the cold with some hot cocoa. Grabbing grandma to the mall we go, and there's a man outside with a bucket and a bell. Wants to go home with a story to tell. He's reminding us that his Christmas got nothing to do with living for himself. It's the light of Christmas shining through our eyes, our smiles, you know it could shine on through all the good that we do for the people that don't have it so good. The light of Christmas shining through our eyes, our smiles, you know it could shine on through all the good that we do for the people that don't have it so good. Light me up and I'll show you the way every year. Can't wait for Christmas Day. Light me up, I finally figured out what Christmas is all about. Here's a gift card for your new winter coat, 'cause the backyard is covered with snow, and the sleigh rides, they don't cost a cent. Yeah, it's Christmas time again. The light of Christmas shining through our eyes, our smiles, you know it could shine on through all the good that we do for the people that don't have it so good. The light of Christmas shining through our eyes, our smiles, you know it could shine on through all the good that we do for the people that don't have it so good. Light me up and I'll show you the way every year. Can't wait for Christmas Day. Light me up, I finally figured out what Christmas is all about. Hear the sound, 1,000 angels are singing out. To God Almighty we're bowing down, and that's what Christmas is all about. Do you hear the sound? 1,000 angels are singing out. To God Almighty we're bowing down, and that's what Christmas is all about. Light me up and I'll show you the way every year. Can't wait for Christmas Day. Light me up, I finally
I'm so tired now after all that dancing, goodness me. But what a great story time we had. And wasn't it great to listen really, really carefully? So I've really enjoyed our time together this morning, learning that Jesus is the Prince of Peace and that he can make me and you calm and safe if we choose to follow him. And remember also, he is the hope of the world. Now tune in next week for the next great adventure. And don't forget, I'll be praying for you. Bye!